Welcome to the TechSource.tv. My name is Dan, and today, this is the long-awaited 2011 budget PC. Dave and I have been doing this for about 3 years. It started out on just my personal channel, and then
before the TechSource.
Before the TechSource, and we did it exactly the way we're doing it right now. Dave's behind the camera talking, making comments, and things like that. But this is the PC right here. It's just like we're back in 2006. We got a Radeon X1900 XT, 500-watt power supply, badass looking Alien E-Machines case, and Socket 939 processor, and no, we're not using any of this. Go. Get out of here. None of that.
That was a bit violent.
I'll show you guys what we're using after the break. Alright, so here we have the actual PC. The budget PC is a ITX gaming PC. You'll see how good this thing is once we show you the benchmark. So I want to tell you what's in it. Basically, we used a Leon Lee case, which is ITX. It's the Leon Lee PC Q11B, which is the black one. You also can get it red, white, silver. I just chose black because it was in stock, and the color doesn't really get old.
You originally wanted to get in red, right?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to get red, but it wasn't in stock, and it cost like an extra $15.
Still look pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the red would be cool. But the problem about this finish, it's got this brushed aluminum finish, similar to like a shuttle PC. They scratch very easy. When I was building it, you'll see in the build video, I scratched it like here, and like it's not noticeable, but there is slight scratches. So it's a really small PC. It doesn't weigh much because the case is made out of aluminum, and it's got decent ventilation for the system. So that's the case, and it's all in there right now. We use an Intel Core i3 processor. This is the Core i3 2100. It's 3.1 gigahertz and a 3 meg cache. So it's not the greatest processor. It's not the slowest processor. It's a good processor. You want it? Okay. Next, we got an H61 chipset motherboard. This is an ITX motherboard from ASUS. It's the P8 H61i motherboard. Now this is revision 3, and it uses the new B3 stepping. So it's got PCI Express 3, USB 3, wait, not PCI Express 3, I mean Serial TA 3. It's also got HDMI, video, all that stuff built in, but we actually put a real video card. Going on to the video card, there's a bit of a story behind this.
Oh, Danny, that appears to be an NVIDIA model video card.
Yes, yes it is.
I'm noticing the lack of any AMD or ATI things on there.
Yes. Okay, so I went with an NVIDIA video card, and everything you see here I bought with my own money. So this is an NVIDIA GTX 560, the non-TI edition. This is the super clocked. Originally I was going to buy a super clocked DS. Basically what the DS stands for is dual fan. So it had a massive cooler, it was way better for cooling, and it ran at 900 megahertz as opposed to 850. Still a really fast card, great card for the money. It's around your $200 range, so nice card for that.
I will gladly catch this one.
Actually, another thing, I didn't tell you guys the prices about the CPU. The CPU would run you about $130, motherboard about $70. It's really cheap. Now, moving on to the case, the box of the case.
And the video card?
The video card is set at under $200. Case would run you about $90. Depending on where you shop, you might see it for $80, sometimes $70. So that's, and the case is all constructed with aluminum. It can hold 4 hard drives, 2 2.5 inch, and 2 3.5 inch, 1 CD drive bay, an ITX motherboard, and only fits 1 fan, 140 mil. And that's, you want this? Okay. And then we finally get to the PC. Now, you might be asking, okay, so where's your hard drive, where's your RAM, where's your power supply? I actually already owned all those. So it made building this PC, for me, cheaper. It saved me about, I don't know, $250 because I already had a power supply. So I had a Corsair, I mean not a Corsair, but I had a Thermaltake 600-watt power supply. I had a 750 gig Hitachi hard drive. I had 4 gigs of RAM already lying around, and I had a DVD drive lying around. Now, if you were to buy those, buying about a 600-watt Thermaltake TR2 power supply will run you about $69. 4 gigs of RAM right now will run you about $30, pretty cheap now, and that's their DDR1333, DDR3. DVD drive, you're looking around $20, so really not looking at that much more. Total price for this whole build, if you're to build it all without, I don't know if this is including Windows, without Windows, you're looking at about $730-ish. What?
Canadian.
Yes.
Yeah, we just want to put that out there because sometimes
yes.
People all over the world watch this and.
Yes, so you're looking at about $730 without Windows, Canadian. So that's that, and I guess let's show you some computer porn, and I'll show you some cool angles of this, and after we'll go on to the benchmarks.
This is a Grant Bowtie production.
Alright guys, so as you saw, it's a nice looking machine. It's very tightly packed. This is a non-modular power supply. You'll see that in the build video. It's 18 minutes long. It's 300% sped up. So we got a GTX 560, barely fits, 8 gigs of RAM, all that goodies. You saw that. You saw the benchmarks. It's actually really fast. And we're playing games at 1080p. All the games are running at the max setting, or even playable settings. Anti-aliasing in some games was on at 2 times. VSync was on in some games, but I showed you settings on the other games, and I did play with the settings. So like Far Cry 2, it was totally maxed. The only game that gave it issues was turning PhysX on in Mafia 2. Totally kicked the shit out of this PC. So as soon as I turned PhysX off, I could run the game at really good settings. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Probably just because I don't have a GTX 580, and PhysX does take a lot of horsepower. Anyways, guys, so thanks for watching our budget build. As you saw, it's pretty awesome. So for $730, you could build yourself an ITX like LAN PC, super portable. It's really fast. All it needs really is an SSD and maybe a little bit bigger CPU cooler than the stock CPU cooling, and then you could overclock a little bit. The only problem about this chipset, it's not the best for overclocking, so you'd probably want to go looking for the Zotac Z68 motherboard. It's got overclocking capabilities. It supports more RAM, but it's $150 for an ITX. Little steep, but it has Wi-Fi built in, which is cool. So there's a lot of cool things you do with ITX PCs. We're definitely going to keep looking into them, doing more cool stuff with ITX PCs, because I think they're awesome, and you can make them fast, and they look awesome. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching our video of the 2011 budget PC. Please remember to subscribe, like our Facebook, because there's lots of cool stuff there, and also rate, thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time on the TechSource.tv. After this video is released, there's going to be tons of new videos coming out all about this, unboxings, and the build video. So definitely stick around and check those out.